to buy fucking commissary. They feed you breakfast
What's up, guys?
4 o'clock in the fucking morning, lunch at like 9 o'clock in the fucking morning, and dinner at like fucking 2 p.m. So you're starving come fucking 7.
What's up, y'all? Alright, so hold on, I'm about to go get my other
will come in if you have another body. Dude, I was so bored. Luckily enough, they had this small fucking library type bullshit. And I remember one of the 3 books I read in there, which I don't read a whole lot of books.
What's up, y'all?
Like Earl Nightingale or, some educational shit like that.
Alright, we about to start off. We're about to hit these push-ups, yo.
Up in that bitch, dude. I was reading alien
time to work out, boys.
Novels, okay? No bullshit. Alien sex novels was fucking
time to work out, boys.
This shit was fucking good. It was
what's up, you guys? What's up?
I would really read that shit again, man. This shit was really fucking well done. You know me, dude. I'm an extra.
Yo, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the audio. Type of 2 in the chat if you can't hear the audio.
Man, I'm up in that bitch. I'm making friends. And what's fucked up is these are not friends.
Yo, hope you guys had a productive day today, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to some BHD story time.
5 dudes who were all in jail for really awful shit. Like one guy, he was in for shooting a guy, but he wasn't going to be in for life because...
I remember that dude.
The guy put his gun on him. They both shot each other.
Yeah, being in jail was hilarious.
Very fucking crazy.
All right, you guys, type of 1 in the chat. You guys can hear everything. Type of 2 in the chat if you can't hear anything. Can't hear any of this.
One guy pulled out his gun and shot into a crowd of fucking people. It was just all bad, right? But like these people had
hey, what's up, guys?
Fucking stories.
Yo, what's up, Wally Brown? What's up, Marco Vaughn? What's up, Rye? What's up, Snipe? Hey, what's up, man? Yo, appreciate the compliment. That's awesome that you've been watching me, bros. Hey, what's up, Marco Vaughn? What's up, Jex? Yo, what's up, Mr. Ski Mask? What's up, Nasser? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Max the Champ? What's up, Germal? What's up, Fred?
I forgot his name, man.
Hey, Donald. Yo, what's up, Max the Champ? Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, this is not.
He took the rap for it because he cared about her. I'm like,
what's up, y'all? I hope you guys had a good day, man. What's up, Fire Queen? All right, y'all. So, so far we are 25 push-ups up. You know what I'm saying? We are 25 push-ups up. Hopefully you guys are out there doing some push-ups as well. You know what I'm saying? It's great for the brain and the body and all of that.
I was lucky because at the time before I went in there, I wanted to be a bodybuilder. So I was used to eating disgusting, tasteless shit. But when I was up in there, dude... Hey,
W's in the chat to the Mod Squad, man. Appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a great job. What's up, Rory Stork? What's up, LaShawn Dinganut?
They would feed you sugarless sugar cookies.
Yo, my day's going good, Jeremy. Hope your day's going good as well. You know what I'm saying? We getting these push-ups in. We're on our second set. You know what I'm saying? We already 25 in so far. You know what I'm saying? We're about to hit this 500. All right, so every 5 that's super chatted through, or every membership we get, that's a pull-up. A full-on pull-up. You know what I mean? But I am willing to negotiate. Hey, what's up, Wolf Gaming? What's up, Ghost 4?
The shit went against everything that a taste bud should ever be used for. It was just so freaking bad, man. And it was really funny because while I was in there like a month in, right?
Hey, what's up, Snipes?
He had literally just turned 18. He got caught for shoplifting. And he literally turned 18 years old.
Hey, what's up, John Doe?
The day that they caught him for shoplifting. Which is the only reason.
Oh, hope you guys had a productive day. What did you guys do today? What did you guys get into today? You know what I mean? You guys, anybody do a hit and run?
Luckily enough for him, he was my bunkmate. Me,
yo, what's up, chat?
I love to laugh and
all right, so we 50 push-ups in so far.
Right? So one day,
see how fast we can bust these out. I like to use a stagnant pose, you know what I'm saying? That way I just hold this position, I'm good. What's up, Kid Money? What's up, C Diggs?
They enforced that.
Hey, what's up, Jamil Washington?
Click up and sit with your friends. Nothing like that. The people who are closest to you.
Hey, Jamil 20. Yo.
Right?
That could be a super chat request. You know what I mean?
Because when they take you out of your bunks, of course he's
understandable, Brody. You know what I'm saying?
So we get our food.
You have a YouTube channel.
They give them to you in
you know what I mean?
Chinese food fucking styrofoam containers. It's weird. And,
if you guys want to hit me up on Discord, you know what I'm saying? If you guys want to do a collab, we can talk specifics on Discord, you know what I mean?
25-year-old dude who was super cool aside from wanting to fuck me up that one time. And like this other white collar criminal guy. We're all sitting at the table. And this
all right, that's 75 push-ups, boys. We're 75 in.
I think he was
yeah.
But
if you guys want to hire me to do like, you know, like super chat request me to do videos with you guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. We can talk about the specifics later. Hey, what's up, Wolf Gaming? What's up, Ghost? What's up, Cardi Uchiha? Yeah, right.
I hate that shit.
Oh, Pete Gang. All right, cool. I got y'all.
So I'm sitting there eating my food, and I'm sitting next to the guy who's 120 pounds. Gets ready to open up his food.
Hold on, matter of fact, give me a second. I'll be right back.
What's up, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD.
Close up. Oh, wait, hold up.
What it is, guys? It's your boy Black.
There we go. All right, you guys, peep game. You know what I'm saying? Now, the story time I got for you guys in between my sets of push-ups, of course, is what's the craziest school fight you guys have ever seen in your life? You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you it is nowhere near as crazy as this fight I'm going to tell you guys about. All right, so type of one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about when my school nearly got shot up because this dude and his entire gang all got beat up at once. Type of two in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of, let's see, the fight that I watched this boxer get into in school, and he beat the guy so bad that the guy almost didn't make it. Like he was close. He was at death's doorstep. So one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about when my school nearly got shot up. You know what I'm saying? That's a different story. So two in the chat if you guys want to hear the story about how it is. Yeah, you know, the bully who got beat up real bad. All right, we got one, we got 2 1s, 3 1s. It's looking like mostly 1s. C. Driggs says 1. Wayne says 1. Okay. All right, I got y'all. So you guys really love hearing stories about smoke. Understandable. So when I was younger, the wildest bully that I ever ran into, his name was Smoke. And this dude, like, all he did was beat people up at school, bro. That's all I ever seen this dude do was be violent, bro. He would start arguments with people. If he would lose the argument, he would start, you know what I mean, like beating people up, or I think he stabbed one guy. You know what I'm saying? But these are all of the fights of Smoke. Oh my God. What's up, AK? What's up, dude? What's up, Dustin? What's up, Mason? What's up, Wick? What's up, Sir Mason? All right, so peep game. So, we had 100 push-ups, men. You know what I'm saying? All right, so peep game. Smoke. Oh my God, bro. Smoke. I want to tell them in chronological order. All right, so let's see. It was my first time running into Smoke. I remember seeing Smoke in the hallways and whatnot when I'd be walking to my, classes in school. I never really stopped him. He was tall. Smoke was like 7 feet freaking tall, man. Like, he was huge, and he was buff. Good Lord, man. He was built like Thing from Fantastic Four. That is exactly what Smoke was built like. Thing from Fantastic Four. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could imagine my surprise when I saw this small Puerto Rican female stand up to him, right? Now, let's see. The fight that started it all. So one morning, me and this Puerto Rican chick that I had this huge crush on, we're walking to class, right? And it's like 7:30 a.m. So we're walking to class, and as we're walking through the hallway, we're like swimming through all the people and whatnot. The hallways in the morning were always super duper crowded because it's the morning. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, we're walking through the hallway, you know what I'm saying? We're swimming through the people, and we get to where we're about to pass by Smoke. Smoke sees the female that I'm walking with. We're going to call her Penelope because that's how attractive she was. She was as attractive as Penelope Cruz out this motherfucker. I swear to God that's a person. Don't quote me. So, we're walking past Smoke. Smoke sees Penelope and immediately starts hitting on her. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, shorty. We need to go somewhere, you know what I mean, and like hang out and be together and all of this whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Now, these are all mistakes that I know to be mistakes nowadays. If you walk up on any female and tell her she's pretty, she's going to tell you she has a boyfriend and then call the police if you tell her she's pretty again. But, you know, back then, I guess Smoke didn't know this. So, of course, Penelope turns around and she's like, what? Who are you talking to? No, you ain't good enough for me. You can't have me. You ain't shit. You ain't blah, blah, blah. Which is what every female does when you approach them, telling them how pretty they are. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to tell y'all and shit. So, you know, so with that being said, type of one in the chat, if you've ever walked up on a girl, told her she was pretty, and she just cursed you out or told her she had a boyfriend or ignored you, and you didn't know what you did wrong. She just treated you bad forever after that. And you're just like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat, if you've walked up on girls, told them they were pretty, and they were really, really nice to you. Like they went home with you and they ran their cheeks. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, word? Yo, you guys are got to tell me these stories. Hey, Wayne says that he walked up on a girl, told her how pretty she was, how beautiful she was, how much she worshipped the ground she walked on, and she totally gave up the cheeks. Yeah, Rizzy Rand said no. Hey, so LT edits, Wayne McClowan and Gavin Bossman, please tell me these situations of when you walked up on women and told them you walked up on women, put them on a pedestal, and then they got naked when you went back to their house. I would actually like to hear these stories, if at all possible, because, you know, those sound like some great stories. I got slapped when I confessed. Damn. So AK1, what happened? You confessed your love to a girl and she slapped you? Nah, one for sure has happened a few times. I mean, two. Yeah, oh, look. You know what I'm saying? He's changed up his answer. One person switched their answer. You know? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? I got slapped. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nasser is keeping it real. That's hilarious. So, anyway, you know, hey guys, you know what? Matter of fact, type of one in the chat if you guys are willing to walk up on a beautiful woman right now and tell her how pretty she is. You know what I'm saying? Type of two in the chat if you're not willing to walk up on a woman and tell her how pretty she is. Type of one in the chat if you're willing to walk up to the next 5 women you run into and tell them how pretty they are and then keep telling them how pretty they are. Type of two in the chat if you're not willing to do that, you know, for some reason. K47, you know, wait. I don't know. Why wouldn't you guys be willing to run up on women and tell them how pretty they are? Come on, guys. Yeah. Yo, all right, so Silver, so are you guys actually going to do it? Yo, this is a dare. All right? I dare you guys. all of you watching this, to walk up on the next 5 women that you meet and tell them how beautiful they are, and then ask them for their number. You have to tell them, oh, you're so beautiful, and you're a godly type of woman. You're a queen. I will treat you, give you everything. I love you so much. Tell them how much you love them too. Yep, do that. I can't wait to see the results. I bet. Yes. Yo, you guys gotta do it. You guys have to do it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? If you do that, you know what I'm saying? I would want for you guys to see the other side too. I don't want you guys to walk up on girls and just get told, get the hell out of my face, you weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Oh, say, so the guys that do that, if you guys want to know the reverse of how that works, come on back to your boy and ask me. Once you tell the 5 women you run into that they're super beautiful and that they're really pretty and that you are in love with them and that you want them to be your girlfriend, and then come back and tell me how that works. You know what I'm saying? Bet. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was telling you guys. Oh, okay. So Smoke starts coming on to Penelope, telling her how beautiful she is and how much he wants her to be his girlfriend. Penelope starts to curse him out. You know what I'm saying? What it is. Appreciate you, Brody. Penelope starts to curse, the female out. You know, Penelope starts to curse the dude out. So then Smoke, you know what I mean? He starts with that rah-rah shit that a lot of dudes do once they get rejected. Hey, I'll kill you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to stand up to tell this story. You know what I'm saying? It's funnier when I stand up to tell the story. He's like, hey, wait, hold on. We gonna bring the cameras up. Ugh. There we do. This is as far as this one goes, unfortunately. You know, he's like, hey, you know what? I'll kill you, bitch. I'll kill you. You don't reject me, bitch. I'll kill you. And she's just like, you ain't gonna do shit. My boyfriend gonna come up in here and whoop your ass and fuck you up and stuff and all of this stuff. And he's like, what? Bitch, I'll kill you right now. Like he takes stance on her and shit. Now, I would love to say I stood in front of her and tried to help. Actually, I did. I tried to calm Smoke down. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get him to calm down so he wouldn't fight her, because if he was gonna fight her, she was just gonna get fought. Smoke was like 3 times my size. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat, if a female's about to get beaten up by a Mike Tyson in his prime, you gonna step in front of it. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat, if she's a strong, independent woman, and she's a strong, independent woman, and you gonna let her have that, because women they're as strong as men. You know, that's why you let her go ahead and do it. He'll probably go to jail. But, you know what I'm saying, the police weren't there at the moment. You know what I mean? So with that being said, like this mug up. Make sure to like up this stream. You know what I'm saying? Like this mug up. He will more than likely go to jail. Yes. Now, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Smoke then tells her, you can bring your boyfriend, bitch. Bitch, bring your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I'll whoop his ass as well. And she was like, oh yeah, well my boyfriend gonna come to school and whoop you out. And he done beating up dudes that had knives and stuff. He done all this wild shit. And of course her boyfriend was Chris. Puerto Rican Chris, man. That nigga was legendary with the hands, bro. I would never talk smack to Chris. He was the only one of us that had a car at the time, you know what I'm saying? He had beaten up too many people already, man. He was certified with the fisticuffs. You feel me? So with that being said, Smoke was like, oh yeah, well have your man show up. And Penelope was like, oh yeah, well my man gonna be here at the end of the school day and he gonna fuck you up. And Smoke was like, oh yeah, your man ain't gonna do shit, bitch. I'm gonna whoop him out. And then Chris showed up at the end of the day. And somehow this got around school. Now I don't know how word travels so fast. Okay, I don't know how people were able to hear about this so freaking quick, but by the end of the day, people, instead of going home, people stayed to watch the fight. It was so bad. So bad. The parents that came to pick up their children stayed to watch this ass whooping, bro. Everyone stayed, bro. Smoke was pacing around and shit. He had his brother there with him. You know what I'm saying? His big football player brother and shit. He's pacing around and shit. You know what I'm saying? They all hyping each other up. Rondrell was there. The white boy that they knocked his eye loose like 3 weeks before that. He was there too because he was new to they jumped him in to the game that they had. And, you know, they all walking around and pacing and stuff. Yeah, we about to whoop them. And then, you know what I mean, Chris showed up, you know what I'm saying? Chris pull up, you know what I'm saying? And he get out the car and he just wearing nothing but a wife beater, you know what I'm saying? And then Smoke, you know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, yeah, that's what's up. And then the crowd, the fight circle that was encasing Smoke, it all opened up, you know what I'm saying? And then it formed into a big rectangle of a shit ton of people, you know what I'm saying? Most of them children, you know what I'm saying? I was one of them. And the parents and shit, bro, the cars had lined up. They were like encasing everyone in, like in the Fast and Furious movies and shit. The first one with Paul Walker before he was driving way too fast. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like that. You know what I mean? And then, so then, you know what I mean? Like, for some reason, Smoke wasn't the first person to fight. I thought he'd be the first person to run in, but he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? The first person to run in was Smoke's older or younger brother. The nigga was bigger than him. He ended up going to the NFL actually, you know what I'm saying? So Smoke's brother runs in, you know what I'm saying? And he starts fighting Chris, and Chris just beats the tar. He dog walks him, you know what I'm saying? Chris, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you know, Smoke's older brother or younger brother was throwing the haymakers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Chris was blocking them mugs off with his forearm, come back around, wow! Chris never took no damage to the face. He blocked the punches off and, you know what I mean, hit the homie with a cross. So after about 3-4 of them crosses, Smoke's bigger brother was like, I'm done. I don't want no more. And when he came back to the circle, because I was kicking it with Smoking them for a second, because I was friends with both camps. You know what I'm saying? I was friends with Penelope. Well, I was friend zoned with Penelope. She had thoroughly friend zoned me a long time before this, which is why I was able to be over there without Chris whooping my ass. You know what I'm saying? And I was friends with Smoke because Rondrell kept trying to rob me and sell me fake crack that was actually just frozen soap in burnt plastic that he would sell to the drug addicts. He wanted me to sell fake drugs with him. And I was like, man, this is a terrible idea. You know what I'm saying? There's no customer loyalty if they smoke. Like, no one smokes soap. You know what I'm saying? Is that even a thing? So anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm over there talking with Rondrell and Smoking him. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they watching as Smoke's bigger brother get beat the hell up. So then Smoke's bigger brother runs and, you know, he gets the hell out of there. His shirt was in tatters and shit. He comes back to the fight circle and they're like, man, he starts woofing and hyping his group up and shit. And then, for some reason, Rondrell runs in there. And Rondrell is beaten immediately. Like, I've never seen a fight end so quick. Rondrell got beat so bad that he ran in and got punched and fell backwards and forwards at the same time. Like he was trying to slide, like he was playing a game of that game where you got to go under the bar? You know what I'm saying? What do you call it, that game you got to go under the bar? Limbo. Yeah, he was playing a game of very, very violent limbo. You feel me? So homie gets his face knocked loose. He limbos, you know, like knees sliding on the hot pavement directly into the front of a car. You know what I'm saying? And he's out. You know what I'm saying? Knocked clean out. So then, after all of Smoke's cohorts, Rondrell then beaten the fuck up immediately. You know what I'm saying? Freaking Smoke's bigger brother, he didn't do a good job. And then, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like there was no one else in Smoke's camp that was willing to fight. You know what I'm saying? What's messed up is Smoke had a gang about 12 motherfuckers with him. 12 other motherfuckers there. but none of them was willing to fight. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense when we go back to when we revisit the fact that Reacher, who's played by Tom Cruise in the movies, you know what I'm saying, in the Reacher films, he says that, you know, if you got 10 guys, then you only really got to fight 2. You know what I mean? Or 3. Yeah. So, you know, if you ever got to fight 3 dudes, you usually only got to beat up 1. You know what I'm saying? You beat the one up, the other guys are going to run. Unless one of his friends are very loyal. But, you know, these he-hoes ain't loyal. You know what I'm saying? So they probably going to run. So Smoke is left all by his lonesome. You know what I'm saying? And he just runs full force at Chris with everything he's got. And when he runs in, when he gets close, he starts throwing hands. Chris is blocking the punches off and punching at the same time. Smoke was only throwing punches. And that, my friends, is why Smoke got beat the fuck up by lanky ass Chris. Chris was tall and lanky. He was built like an African-American stick bug. You know what I'm saying? Real lanky, real skinny, real long at the limbs. You feel me? And again, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Chris, when he was fighting, you know what I'm saying, he would throw a punch and then block off the next punch that comes in. Kind of like you guys might have seen, you know, me do in one of my fights. But most of my story times that involve fighting. You know what I'm saying? Smoke was only throwing punches. He was trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? Chris was bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Chris never got touched. His face never got touched. You know what I'm saying? He never got hit once in the face. Smoke, on the other hand, his face looked like minced hamburger meat, bruh. It was bad. It was really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Hey, what's up? Oh, if one of my angry exes. Oh, hey, Kel. Hey, one of my angry exes. Hey. Hope you know what I'm saying? It's probably Chavez in all actuality. Poor thing. Yeah. Oh, poor baby. Feel better, Kel. Get well soon. But anyway, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? So, Smoke, you know what I'm saying? He's punching and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Chris is blocking off his punches and punching the back. So, of course, Smoke gets his face completely ruined. I'm talking blood everywhere, bro. It was like something out of an alien movie. That's how much blood's pouring out of Smoke's face. I'm talking, it was everywhere. It looked like homie got shot. And that is the part that I left out of the original BHD story time when I told this the first time, is how bloody Smoke was, bro. It was everywhere. He was dripping blood. And he comes back to the fight circle, to his bigger brother, drenched in blood. His shirt is in tatters. He bled so much, it got all over Chris, right? And he walks back, and Smoke walks back to the fight circle, and he's like, yeah, man, Socius Woo. He's screaming out his gang name, and his bigger brother is screaming his name to try to hype him back up to go back and fight him again. Because when Smoke walked, just dragged himself all bloody like a freaking minced up freaking Resident Evil 3 zombie and shit. He just walks back, he's dragging one of his legs, and everyone is like, yo, if we lose, like, no one is gonna respect this gang anymore. So they're like, yo, yeah, you got this, bro. You got this, you big Smoke. And I'm not gonna lie, I was hyping him up too. There was nothing I could tell him. I wasn't gonna tell him he got beat the fuck up. You gonna tell him? Huh? Is you gonna tell him? Nope. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah. False rumors and there is undeniable proof. Yes, yes, that's usually it's usually the way it is. Hey Kale. Hey Kale, I'll tell you what. You know what I'm saying? If you got proof, like, bro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, send the proof. You got 30 seconds, or I'm gonna ban you for being toxic to my chat. Because you can come in here and say everything you want about me. I don't care. I'm gonna keep telling my stories, but I'm not gonna let you, ruin my chat's day because they, whatever sick weirdo stuff you're into, they're not into it. So you here and just being I don't know what you call it, like a fuddy duddy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So why should you send me the proof? Send the proof. What are you talking about? Why should you send it? Send it. Because if I'm this horrible person, you should send the proof of me being the horrible person. You should just tell the police. Tell them now. Why get the police? What are you doing here with us? Kale, call 911. Go to the police. What are you doing here in the chat? You fucking up. Like, I'm right here. You see where I'm at. Go tell the police I'm here. Go send them. Like, my location's on and everything. Go, what are you doing here? Like, you should be at a police station, taking fingerprints or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go tell the police, what are you? I like, because you said you don't have the proof, right? Like, and it's been 45 seconds, bro. I'll tell you what, I'll give you another 30 seconds. I'm gonna do a timer this time, though. You know what I'm saying? Because my people are looking like they're tired of your foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a timer. Hurry up, go get the proof, man. You got it. Huh? Hey, look, and when my mods ban you in here, go to the police because now you'll be mad. You know what I'm saying? You got all the anger and everything to go to the police and send them all the proof. Send them all of it. You know what I'm saying? You should be on the phone with them right now. You got 20 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Hurry up. Hurry up. You got 13 seconds. Make what you're saying eventful. Oh. Oh, timer's up. Yeah. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, Smoke walks back to the group of his gang, and he's covered in blood. His clothes are in tatters. He looked like he had transformed into the Incredible Hulk while wearing really expensive designer clothes. You know what I'm saying? Everything's in freaking tatters. And he's dripping blood. I'm talking, it's a trail of it. It's everywhere, bro. It looked like a crime scene. He gets back to his group. We all hype him back up because we ain't gonna tell him how badly he just got beat the fuck up because we all saw it. Oh, we all saw it. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, like, homie, he just freaking he turns around because Chris is talking mad shit behind him. Yo, you ain't shit. You gon' blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's making false rumors. It's the internet, bro. Yeah. It's the internet. We gave him his 5 seconds of fame. He did a terrible job at it. Yo, all right, you guys, hold up. I'll be right back. Let's see. All right, so with that being said, homie, he freaking give me a second, y'all. Give me a quick second. Hold up, give me a second. I'll tell you guys the whole story. The day Smoke got his whole gang clapped. And hold up. Wait, hold up. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, yep. Everybody remember that. Hold up, y'all. Wait, hold up. The bit blew up my phone. I took the bit. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Chick blew up my phone. I took the chick. Wait, hold up. Huh? Oh shit. Hold up. All right, y'all. We are back. Give me a second. Let's see. But yeah, yo, it was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Real talk. Real rap raw. All right. And we are back. Totally back this time. Okay, so peep game. So, oh yeah, let me read some of you guys' comments. That's what's up. Did I see the joke? I did not. Good evening. What's up, Crystal Coachman? All right, so type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type 2 in the chat if you can't hear none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Smoke, covered in blood, he runs back in to fight to fight Chris again. Because Chris has been talking crap the whole time that Smoke is walking back to, to talk to his gang. Chris is talking shit. Yeah, bro, all the socials some bitches. Socials all some hoes. Y'all all some hoes. Because the name of the gang was the socials for some reason. Y'all all some hoes. Y'all all some bitches. Bro, so Smoke, hearing enough of this, you know what I'm saying? He's covered in blood. Clothes look like he turned into the Incredible Hulk, but turned back into Bruce Banner. It's looking bad. He turns around. What? What the f you just say? And runs at freaking runs at Chris full speed, and gets the same way Rondrell got. Bah! So bad so that he folded inward while moving forward and backwards at the same time, looking like he was losing a limbo contest. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All the way messed up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up, Angelina? What's up, Larry Gooseman? What's up, Roger? What it is, yo? Light this mug up. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. So, Rondrell's laying on the floor, you know what I'm saying? His face is all tattered up and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yo, type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the audio good. Type 2 in the chat if you guys cannot hear the audio good. You know what I'm saying? His face is all tattered up and whatnot. And homie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll give it to Smoke. Homie had gumption. Smoke gets back up. And at this point, he's gurgling blood. He's like, blah, blah. What'd you say about the socials, homie? Blah, blah, blah. Gets up, gurgling blood, and tries to fight Smoke again. But this time, Smoke punches him in the face. And, you know what I mean? Freaking, Chris punches Smoke in the face. And then Smoke does this. And then falls forward onto Chris and starts hugging him. And this is where Chris gets covered in all of Smoke's blood, right? It's all over the both of them. They're covered in freaking blood and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was all Smoke's blood, right? None of it was from Chris. So, you know what I mean? Smoke is still talking shit. Oh, fuck you, homie. Oh, fuck you, homie. Fuck you, homie. And he's trying to like fight him and shit, but his punches have no power in him since he was punch drunk from getting beaten the fuck up so much already. You know what I'm saying? So, man, bruh, it's a wild ride, bro. So then, you know what I mean, Chris pushes him off, you know what I'm saying, Smoke falls on the ground, hits his head, and then he goes to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Then he gets knocked out. He gets knocked out by the ground. You know what I'm saying? But Chris knocked him out technically, but when he hit his head, that's when he went to sleep. So then Smoke's younger, bigger brother runs up, grabs Smoke, starts dragging him out. Oh, man, Fuck that shit, homie. Fuck that shit, homie. Drags him out and shit, you know what I'm saying? They take him back to the big circle of all of his gang members. Chris gets in the car with Penelope and they roll out. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. But, you know what I'm saying? Chris was just not the dude ever to fight. You know what I'm saying? I never had an issue with him. I'd seen Chris beat two dudes up at the same fucking time. God damn. You know what I'm saying? It was early morning and we was going to breakfast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we come through the front hallway. The hallway's really freaking big. All the floors were marble. They were white marble. All the lockers were freaking silver. You know what I'm saying? You guys know they're all combination lockers. We're walking through the hallway. I got my group of like 4 homies with me. You know what I'm saying? And we're walking, you know what I'm saying? And Chris, he has some girls with him. You know what I mean? And if you guys don't know, if you ever want a dude to pick a fight with you, have 2 women with you. You know what I mean? Or 1 attractive woman. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you've ever had somebody try to pick a fight with you because you had an attractive girl with you. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if you've ever had a girlfriend and you lost a girl because someone tried to fight you in front of her and then she started acting different. You know what I'm saying? What it is, homie? What's up? What's up, Reese? What's up, Cole? What's up, BKC? What's up, Thomas Norwood? What's up, Angelina? Yo, I be seeing you in all the chats, Angelina. Yo, you be hella freaking immersed into the BHD community. You feel me? Yo, that's what's up. For robbing you, that was, yo. All right, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to set the super chat milestone, which is 50 in super chat, to the story of me beating literally the life out of the dude that robbed my house at gunpoint. Huh? He learned that day. Don't rob your friends. don't rob people and try to hang out with them. They gonna put you in the hospital. Oh man, he had to eat through a straw for about 3 months after the BHD army had our way with him. You know what I'm saying? And I say it was us. I say our way with them because number 1, I'm telling the police you guys had something to do with it. I ain't going down alone, damn it. BlastphamousHD never goes alone. You feel me? And 2, because he told people that there was 10 of us. He told people we jumped him. That's how bad we put him in the hospital, boys. Good job. W's in the chat. Bet he won't do it again. I bet he's probably watching this. He's probably watching this. You know, hey, he did that to himself. You know what I'm saying? He beat himself, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, once we reach 50 in super chat, I will immediately go into telling you guys the story of when we we ate that day. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time, man. It was one of the most festive events I've been to in a minute. So super festive. You know, whooping off up into his ass. You know what I'm saying? We put so many feet. What happened to him? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Once we reach the super chat milestone, I'll tell y'all what happened. But I don't know what happened to him. I don't know. He beat himself. You know what I'm saying? He and it was bad too. Man, it was it was good bad. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll tell you guys that story. We will unlock that story at 50 in super chat. You know what I'm saying? Which is a super chat milestone for the moment. Yeah, you feel me? Now, but before I forget that Chris, you know what I'm saying? These 2 dudes had a problem with Chris because Chris had hoes. Chris had a lot of hoes, a lot of them, and they were all willing, super willing to do Amazon movie nights with him. You know what I'm saying? They would have Amazon movie nights with him. And that's what they were doing with him and nothing else. No dirty or lecherous things, no freaknadas, no no hucklebacks or hold downs or hold ups. Neither one of them. They was doing none of that. But the dudes thought that the girls was doing snoo with Chris. You know what I'm saying? And they got mad at Chris and tried to jump him. I've had it happen to me many a times. And I don't even be doing snoo. You know what I'm saying? I've kicked the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have not done Amazon in a long time, you know, because I'm saving myself for marriage. You know, the one special lady. You know, I'm completely chastity now. Chastity belt. Chastity boxers. That's what I wear. Chastity boxers. So with that being said, you know, they run up on Chris talking that shit, man. And everyone forms a big circle. You know what I'm saying? And they tried to jump Chris. Chris knocked one of them real fast, knocked his whole face loose. The other one, apparently smarter than the first one, runs to the social studies classroom and he grabs a huge desk. I don't know how he picked it up. And he threw it at Chris. But I don't think he was as strong as he thought he was, so it didn't reach Chris. It hit the wall instead. And now he had like half the strength he had before he picked it up. So he runs at Chris and he throws the haymaker, and Chris, you know what I'm saying, he pulls one of these. Like, that's the worst to have. That's the worst thing to have happen to you in the fight, when a nigga ducks the shit like it's a bullet in the Matrix, like he's Neo out this bitch. Like, Chris leans back, comes back, hits the dude twice in the same eye with different fists. Terrible work for that guy. So he went to sleep immediately. His eye was just a bloody hole with his eye still in it, I think. Never saw him again in school. That might have had something to do with it. So then, you know what I'm saying, the other dude that got beat the hell up first, he gets up and he just runs to try to tell the police or the principal, because, you know, that was the best thing he could do in that moment. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, what time is it and where are you guys from? You know what I'm saying? I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Ohio. Toledo, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I say that because the women out in Ohio, they were after what we were after. Men, you know, and it's a great time to grow up in. You're from Texas. That's what's up, Lean. That's what's up, Lane. Hey, what's up, Bloody Temptation? That don't make... Yo, bro, hey. Dante, yo, bro. You... Come on, bro. Hey, what's up? What's up, Jan Drews? What's up, Artemis? What's up, Wayne? Hey, did the tranny beat me up? Oh, yeah, man. I'm still in the hospital as we speak. Yeah, that's funny, Suction Cup Man. Yo, I remember you for your Super Chat, Suction Cup Man. Hey, what's up, Roger? What's up, Mr. Chickenson? What's up, Dark Fallen? What's up, T-Shawn? What it is, real Frank? What's up, Dove? I hear things. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? Remember, once we reach 50 in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying, we will unlock the story of me literally bringing that dude that robbed our house at gunpoint to the brink of death. He was very close. Very close. He got so close to death that he told the truth. Think about that shit, man. Because he was ratchet as fuck. We got him so close to the doorstep of death. He told the truth. You know what I mean? But that was the only way he was going to tell us. That was the only way he was going to keep it really real with us, because he would just keep lying, you know what I'm saying, about robbing our house. So we had to tenderize him in order for him to give us the truth. You know what I'm saying? He finally released the truth, because because if he hadn't, his life probably would have released instead. Because he kept lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm beating the tar out of this nigga, and he's still telling me like, you know what I mean? No, man, it wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. And then once he coughs up that really, really black blood, then he tells us that, okay, it was me. That was his last ditch effort at clinging on to his life force. It was a good decision. You know what I'm saying? I'm really, really glad we didn't go to jail for that. By the way, we would still be in there. So it's a good thing that he lived. Yep, he's probably watching this. Thank God you lived, man, because if you hadn't, food in jail sucks. You know what I'm saying? The food in jail is not delicious. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Chris. So yeah, Chris beat the crap out of both the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Chris ended up getting suspended for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? As per usual. You know, but that wasn't the first time we seen Chris beat the crap out of people. He was always beating people up because he had hoes. And when you have hoes, niggas is always gonna be trying to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, that was the situation again when the motherfucker tried to stab Chris. But this story is freaking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. So, Chris, that makes sense. So, Chris one day, he's walking to school. You know what I'm saying? He got 2 bad bitches with him. We like to call them Instagram model number 1 and Instagram model number 2. You know what I'm saying? Instagram model number 1 and number 2, they're bad bitches. They had ass. A lot of titty meat, and they were very ratchet. Just like I like them. Bullet wounds and stretch marks, man. That's what we're after. Qualified for immediate pregnancy, but only with the condom on. You know what I'm saying? Can't, you know, she do a cool hula hoop, but don't get any on you. You know what I'm saying? That's, MF Doom says that. That's real. That's real shit right there. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we're all walking to school. Now, I like to call this the early morning migration of students, because we would all walk in the same damn, like, the same path, you know what I'm saying, which would end up in, like, you know, hundreds of students all walking the same damn direction. It looked like a migration. We looked like birds in the summertime out that motherfucker, or whatever season they decide to fly places. So, you know what I'm saying, we're all migrating and shit, and Chris had these 2 bad Instagram females with him. You know what I'm saying? We gonna call them future OnlyFans model number 1 and future OnlyFans model number 2. So future OnlyFans model number 1 looks at future OnlyFans model number 2, and she's like, yo, you know what? Like, you know what I mean? We should get with Chris, and Chris look good, and Chris, he look good and shit. Chris wearing a silver sweater. Homeboy he's wearing a silver hoodie. He's looking like Rocky Balboa from the Rocky movies and shit. Like he just got done training to beat niggas up in, you know, in the boxing ring and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's showing, you know, he's walking and whatnot. And these 2 dudes, they overhear the females glazing Chris. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how much they want to get their glaze on Chris. And they got mad. They was like, yo, no, fuck that shit. I don't like that shit. They was like that one pimp dude with the real thick glasses that always ate a banana in that movie with DMX in it. You know what I'm saying? We was like, man, I don't like that shit. That nigga over there shining, I don't like that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Dudes will do that. The only difference is dudes will do it, and then if you ask them why they did it, they'll say it was a prank or a joke or you're all tripping. I only snitched on you about your other holes to your one in front of your one hole on accident. I had a dude do that. I had a guy literally do that. We was at a mansion party. Raz B was there. B2K. Well, Raz B was there. You know what I'm saying? And Raz B, God bless his heart, because I don't know how homie was holding it together, because I'm not going to talk down on Raz B, because Raz B, he didn't deserve whatever he got. I don't know what he got. I hope he didn't get what I think he got. We gonna edit that out. You know what I'm saying? So peep game. You know what I'm saying? We at this mansion party. Hoes everywhere. The pool is lit. Got women up in there with their breasts out. You know what I'm saying? They was barbecuing. They had big screen TVs everywhere. Like, it was really nice. So I was there with my main chick at the time. Her name was Aaliyah. Her name was Aaliyah. Her name was a different form of that, but we gonna switch the name up, because she still watch me, nigga. She watching this shit right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you watching this, no, she's watching this. Which, funnily enough, she's also the chick who tried to frame me for pregnancy. She'll deny it up and down. She'll be like, what? I wasn't trying to pin my baby on you. You just don't respect my baby. I was like, yo, I don't, because she was like, look, I want to come over, but I want to bring my baby. I was like, yo, look, your baby cannot come over for what we have, for what I have planned. You can't bring your baby to that. I better not bring your kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, you better not bring your kids. Yeah, like, look, it's gonna happen. So in my eyes, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, she can't bring the kid. You know what I'm saying? So she got mad at me. That's why we stopped hanging out. It's because I wouldn't let her bring her kid. I'm not gonna make the joke and say bring her kid to watch. But based on what I was planning on doing with her, why would you bring the baby? Never mind. Never mind at all. My bad. My bad, girl. She know what to do. So, but anyway, I'm at the party with Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? I had one of my assistants with me. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck was her name? Taylor. There it is. Had this one female friend with me. She was an unpaid. I never paid her. She was an unpaid assistant. Her name was Taylor. She just liked being around us because we partied. And, you know, and because Aaliyah was really pretty, you know, she about 2/3 of the way there, you know, but other dudes would be like, other dudes would see her and lose their shit. They would lose their shit. Understandable. We went to the club out here, this circus club. I forgot what it's called. The fuck is that place called? It's on the strip. It's right next to, what the fuck? It's right next to the Flamingo. Yeah, it's right next to the Flamingo. It's called Carnival Court. There it is. So me and her were at Carnival Court, this club out here, and you know what I'm saying? She didn't really want to get out on the dance floor and dance. I did. So I'm out there dancing, meeting people and whatnot. She didn't want to do none of that. So she's sitting at the table by herself. Now she is super, other niggas see her as super pretty, right? She like 2/3 of the way there to me, but other niggas see her as super pretty, right? Super understandable. I would show you guys a picture, but every time I do, y'all niggas slide her DMs and hype her head up. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to stop doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit. When y'all freaking, you know what I'm saying? I show y'all a bad bitch I'm fucking with. Y'all motherfuckers hit her up on Instagram. Get out of, don't talk to Blast, talk to me. Blast ain't shit. You should be with me. Did you hear the shit Blast said about you on stream? I wouldn't do that. Sit on my lap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. You know what I mean? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I look like I give any fucks? Yeah. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. So let's see. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? She walks up to me. I'm out there dancing. You know what I'm saying? She walks up to me and she's got this guy literally latched onto her leg. Like, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how he wasn't in jail already if that's the shit he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's literally attached to this girl's leg and like he won't leave her leg. And she's like, and you know, me, my thing is I always make sure to not to seem like the jealous type. You You know what I'm saying? But I guess I would go too far sometimes, this being one of them, because I'm like, oh, you know, that's your new boyfriend. And she's like, yo, help. Help me. He won't help. Help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, you guys make a cute couple. She's like, you don't understand. Help. So I'm like, all right, fine. You know what I'm saying? So I walk up and I tap the guy on the chest. Because mind you, he's he's standing facing her. And I'm standing facing him. He won't face me, he's facing her. That's how on her he was. He's literally attached to her hip. It was bad. So I'm just like, yo, she says she don't like you like that. You should go. And he's like, and he didn't say anything to me. He literally didn't acknowledge my existence. You know, that's how much his head was full of his own kids, apparently. You know, he must have been on that no fap shit. You know, celibacy or something that leads to scary thoughts. Scary Movie 2 told it correctly. You know what I'm saying? You know, not being slutty leads to terrible thoughts. So anyway, he you know, so then I tap the guy again. I'm like, yo, and then he finally looks at me. You know, and then he looks at me. He goes to shake my hand, and then I don't shake his hand, and I'm like, yo, you got to get out of here. And he's like, and he looks down and he like starts looking at her again. So then I push him. I'm like, yo, poof. I push him off his balance. I'm like, yo, you got to go. Because, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't leave, then she's not going to sit on me. So if one of us got to go, it's not going to be me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd already nested on her breasts. You know what I'm saying? I'd already laid claim to that. And I'm not going to share my chick like she a bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? She ain't a bag of flaming hot Cheetos out this bitch. So yeah, I ain't gonna share. So, you know, I just let the dude know he had to go. Took like 2 more times of nudging him to tell him to go. He finally left. You know what I'm saying? Good Lord. Oh, you got Rick Ross tried to steal that chick from me. We were at a mansion party. Rick Ross. She was so bad, Rick Ross tried to take her from me. Not the fat one. The drug dealer, Rick Ross. And he was smart. He was good. He almost got her. He almost got her. I don't know. She probably hung out with him, actually. He probably gave her some money. But like this nigga, yo, he was good. So what he did was this. He had his assistant be his wingman. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was he rode up on me, and he had his assistant talk to me while he talked to her. And when I say Rick Ross, I mean freeway Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was actually the drug dealer guy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's what's up. Hey, what's up, y'all? All right, you guys, what time is it where you guys are at and where are you guys from? Because since we're on shorts, it's always refreshing. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I got the, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to the assistant and shit, and I see Rick Ross over there trying to spit game to her, but I'm not a thirsty dude, so I'm talking to the assistant and shit. I see him get her number or vice versa or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, you know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because females get niggas' numbers all the time. Get dudes' numbers all the time. They very rarely call them. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And even if, you know, if she's going to leave him for me, she can have him, which is the best way to be with females for some reason. Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? If a female ever hits on a dude in front of you, guess. I want you guys to guess what the right thing to do to make sure that she doesn't leave you for him is. None of you will ever guess it. Guess what the one thing you can do that will make your female not cheat on you with the dude she flirts with in front of you. I literally have the answer. Look, I'll tell you what, once we reach the first 50 in Super Chat, I'll tell you. Because, like, it works. It's the only thing I've ever been able to use on a female that has made her not go get with the guy. Everything else pushes him towards her. If you tell her that guy is on drugs, she'll go see what drugs he's on. If you tell her that guy's been in jail, don't talk to him, she'll go talk to him anyway. And she'll consider you as dirty macking. You'll literally lose your status with your female if you tell a girl not to go get with another guy. I can tell you the thing. I can literally tell you the cheat code to that to make her not go get with the dude. If any of you guess it, then I'll tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If any of you get it, give her stuff. That is literally that's not the right answer. It's actually the wrong answer. It's literally not. If you give her stuff, then she'll go get with the dude and then tell you to give her more stuff to come back to you. And then when you give her that stuff, she'll leave and go get with the dude again. And then come back only when you have stuff to give her. And she won't give you stuff. She probably won't give him stuff either. Yeah, ignoring her is not the right answer. Nope, ignoring her will not. No. It'll make her go get with the guy and then come back to you and tell you, guess why I cheated? Because you didn't give me attention. Yep, and what's fucked up, the caveat to that is, if you do give her a bunch of attention, she'll say, oh, but you're clingy. I can't. Yo, W's in the chat, the faithful baller. Can you pray for me? I just found out my grandma has cancer. Yo, I will pray for you, faithful baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yo, I hope your grandma gets better, bro. I'm sorry to hear that your grandma has cancer. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wish her a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Talk to other women. No. Because that'll make her accuse you of cheating on her, which will push her into another whole phase. I know, right? Type of 1, if it sounds like I'm telling the truth. Type of 1, if any of this jogs your memory of stuff you've had happen with women. Type of 2, if, you know, luckily enough, you haven't had that happen with women. Yeah, I'm saying. Yo, that's not nice. You know what I'm saying? No, we're going to be nice to faithful baller, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just found out his grandmother has cancer. We're not going to make fun of that. You know what I mean? Anyone who does, the mod squad will pee on them like R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that type of streaming action. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, I know I'm not lying. Yeah, for real, for real. Yep. That's what's up, Oak Nose. Understandable. Yep, 1. So, like I said, you know what I mean? Once we reach the first Super Chat milestone, which is 45 more in Super Chat, I will tell you guys 1,000,000% how to keep this one from happening. Because it is as hard keeping a woman interested in you and not just being a complete freaking a-hole towards you. It is as hard doing that as it is getting them in the first place. It's as hard. Type of 1 in the chat if it is as hard keeping your woman acting nice and feminine and being in love with you as it is attracting her in the first damn place. Type of 2 in the chat if no. You know, that if you don't know enough about women to answer this question, pretty much. So type of 1 in the chat if you understand this because you've been through it. Type of 2 in the chat if you haven't been through it, so you don't even know if it exists yet. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, God have mercy on your soul. God have mercy on your dating soul. Stick to video games. Just stick to video games. Yo. Nigga. What's up, yo? What's up, Landon? What's up, Angelina? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll tell you guys, once we reach 45 more in Super Chat, I'm going to tell you guys the one thing you can say that'll make her not have a crush or develop a crush on the other guy that she's flirting with in front of you. You know what I'm saying? If we reach 45 in Super Chat, nigga. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, I told you guys 3 stories. Let's see. There's like 4 mini ones. Let's see. Yo, so there was this one dude. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, I haven't even done the push-ups. Damn. We were supposed to do 500 push-ups. God damn. Ah, shit. Well, type of 1 in the chat if we should still do the 500 push-ups. Type of 2 in the chat if we should just crack jokes and tell stories. Huh? I don't want to do push-ups. I'm gonna keep it real. We're 100 in already. Oh shit. That's what's up. Which one was number 2? Because we're getting a lot of 2s. You know what I'm saying? Just be like cool and get back to what you was doing. And yeah, 501. 5,001? Is that a compliment? You got 400 to go. I'll tell you guys what. For every dollar that's super chatted through, I will do a push-up. You know what I'm saying? And I'll keep telling stories. Doing what I'm already doing. That way, that way we work out and you get the stories too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo. I will join your live stream in the future. I don't know what you're talking about, Cameron. What do you mean? You're here right now. What do you mean join? This is you joining. You just joined. I welcome us to you, Cameron, and all of her 4 folk, this is us. You are welcome. That's a proper greeting. But yeah, so very good. Zed Executioner. How old am I now? I'll be 99 in October. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 99 in October. Thank you for asking. Understandable, Angelina. What happened to the music? Yeah, I'll tell you guys what. If we reach for 10 in Super Chat, I'll turn on music. You know what I'm saying? But we figured I'm telling stories. But I guess we could turn on music if you would like. Oh, poor baby. Understandable. So, with that being said, I forgot what story I was telling you guys. Oh, shoot. Impossible. Understandable. The stories. Yeah, I was telling you. Okay, so I'll tell you guys a story of when I was at the mansion party and the guy snitched on me in front of my girl. You know what I'm saying? So, when I was at the party, you know what I'm saying, and I was standing there, I was with my chick and shit, with the girl I was dating at the time. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, this dude, this dude that was in my crew, man, he was this big dude. It's always a big dude. Every time. It's just like that skit from Family Guy where Peter Griffin was hating on Brian because he had a girl who was trying to smack with him and shit, who's down to get it, who's down for the huckle down. Bruh, it's really like that, bro. I'm standing there with my chick, you know what I'm saying? And this other chick was there, and we kicking it, you know what I'm saying? Raz B is there, celebrities there. We having a great time. It's a great party. Bro, this dude, I shit you not, motherfucker walk up to me, hey, Maurice, this is a different girl from the other girl you were hanging out with the other day. Oh my God, did I say that out loud? Oh my God, Maurice, I'm so sorry. Oh, he really acted that dramatic, as if to make sure that she heard it. Yo! What do you do in that situation, chat? I want to hear it. What would you do? You standing there with the baddest female. Is she the baddest female ever? Is she? She's the baddest all-natural female I ever got with. You know what I'm saying? This other girl was badder than her, but she had breast implants and wore contacts. But she was very attractive. She was in Vogue magazines and all of that good stuff. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do when a dude does that to you in front of your chick? You know what I'm saying? Slap box immediately. Punch him in the mouth. You guys are smart people. Huh? Yeah, he could have been QT. You never know. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's wild. You know what I'm saying? So homie did that right in front of me. So I'm sitting there like, yo, like, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then she looking at me like, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? Put him in the headlock maybe. Well, still look, if I would have fought him, then, you know, she probably would have broke up with me. You know what I'm saying? Fighting him was not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, yeah, buddy? Who is... Yo, that's what's up. Appreciate the well wishes, Cameron. Yo, what's up, Blitz? Oh, man. I do not know what any of that stuff you're talking about. Da, 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 da. Yo, that's awesome that you like Kanye Rayan. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Yo, yeah, I like his music too. Yeah. You would have told dude to ice up his shoes and run it? Understandable. Yeah. Distracted with a toast. Yeah. Ask him if he mad. Understandable. Nika. All right, you guys. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm probably about to roll out in like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know if you guys are too into this chat. You guys don't seem like you're that into these stories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. What I got going on? Things. You know what I'm saying? What you guys got going on? What you guys up to? If we reach 100 in super chat, I'll tell you guys about Dr. J and the women. You know what I mean? If we reach 100 in super chat, all going towards producing our next BHD animated story times. You know what I'm saying? And I have an animator already. And I've already paid them a $500 deposit out of my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? You're welcome. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. But the rest, we got to raise through Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be the next thing that we raise towards Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? Next brand new BHD animated story time. We getting that mug done. It's going to happen. Even if we have to make people, even if we have to shop for an anime at gunpoint. For real, for real. Would I fight my girl if she was with another woman? No. No. Now, if my girl was with another chick, I wouldn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But if she ever started acting different towards me, you know what I'm saying? Or not treating me the way I wanted to be treated because of the other woman, I'd dump her ass. Hard. And it would be over. That would be it. And then I'd go find someone else. Yo, W's in the chat to Joshua Webster. Yo, W's in the chat to Joshua Webster. He just super chatted 20 directly through the tip jar. Yo, Joshua Webster. Yo, what type of story do you want to hear, Brody? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Joshua Webster chooses the next story. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to go get food, but yo, I got you. Yo, what type of story you want to hear, Brody? You want to hear about the ho-ho-hos? Or do you want to hear stories about, you know, like what type of stories you want to hear, bro? Ho-ho-hos, violence, you know what I'm saying? Beating niggas up. You want to hear stories about me getting jumped by motherfuckers and then the jumping not going good for them because they jumped me? And then, or do you want to hear the story of when a white woman threw me out of her speeding vehicle in California? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, she threw your boy out of a speeding vehicle, nigga. Nigga. Yeah? Hold on, yeah, there we go. Yo, W's in the chat to Joshua Webster. Tell me about the time you got some rallies. Bruh. Dude, I've only gotten rallies. I've only had rallies like, oh, bro, are you, I hope you're joking. Because if you're being serious, I feel bad because I love rallies, bro. You now just super chatting and saying, tell me about that time you went to rallies reminds me of being at like their French fries. Oh my God. Type of one in the chat if you remember Rally's French fries, bro. I love the grease. I love how greasy they are. W's in the chat for Joshua Webster, who just super chatted 40 directly through the tip jar. I mean, directly through the channel, Brody. W's in the chat, yo. Endless stories. Yep, that's where the tattoos are from. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got like 20 stories for every tattoo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not that you know, any of my tattoos have stories. Actually, I tried to beat up the nigga that gave me these tattoos because he overcharged me by $150. You know what I'm saying? I was so out of it from getting this sleeve. Like I was going to sleep, you know what I'm saying? And I was like real drowsy. I just paid the dude like $650, right? But the tattoos only was supposed to come to like $350. So I hit him up and I was like, okay. And I told him this, you don't have to give me back the rest of the money, but I want a shit ton more tattoos. I'm talking a ton. I want a bunch of tattoos. You feel me? And he was like, no. In order to get more tattoos, you got to pay the regular price. And I'm like, bro, I overpaid you by $350 price and you admitted it. You admitted it that I paid you $350 more than I was supposed to. And you telling me you ain't going, you know what I'm saying? So, yo, me and him was literally about to meet up and fight to the death. You know what I'm saying? But he called me at the last moment back down. We was in the car on the way. And he called me at the last moment, was like, I'm not showing up. I never forget. I'll never forget what he told me was the reason for him not showing up. I'll never forget the reason that he told me for him not showing up, Joshua. It was his reasoning was your tattoos look scary. So I don't want to fight you. I'm not going to show up. But like, you know what I mean? I didn't even show up, bro. He said he would give me another sleeve for free. Like he was supposed to do all this for free, right? This was the rest of it. I was supposed to get all of this done for free because of what he did. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just never went back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still thinking about what I want to get here. You know what I'm saying? Because I still want to get this tatted up. I just don't know what I want to get on it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of something. Yo, hey, Joshua Webster, where are you from, Brody? Tell me about the time. Yo, okay, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I was about to tell the story of when they tried to jump me up the skating rink. Well, let me see. I'm trying to think of like a non-violent story. Okay, so this is a good one, right? So there's a non-violent story. So I went to oh my God, this story. Oof, bruh. Let's see. Perfect example. Okay, so. Oh, okay. So number one, I'm gonna tell you guys. First thing I'm gonna tell you guys is how to keep a girl from going and getting with another dude that she flirts with in front of you, right? Because technically, you guys all need to be nice to Joshua Webster, yo, because he literally just super chatted for this. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I want you guys to say W's in the chat to Joshua Webster. You know what I'm saying? Because he literally super chatted, you know what I'm saying, for me to tell you guys how to keep your girl from flirting with other dudes in front of you. Yeah, well, they'll flirt, but to keep them from liking the guy. Like, she'll flirt, but this will keep her from actually wanting to get with the guy in order to make you jealous. Because that's usually what it is. Oh, I make a guy jealous. I'm going to make him chase me. Oh, I'm going to go laugh at this other guy's jokes in front of him and then give him a long hug and tell my boyfriend that he smells nice and that I love his stories in front of him to make him jealous to see if he'll chase me. But this will kill all that. You know what I'm saying? So, W's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? To Joshua Webster. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Brody. Alright, so peep game. This is what you do. You tell her that they make a cute couple. Hey, nah, you guys make a really cute couple. You guys should be together. I think you guys make a really cute couple. That right there fucks their whole shit up. Fucks it up. Bad. If a girl is ever in front of you and she's on another guy and it's your girlfriend, right? That's your girl. Only do this with girls that's your girl, that you've snoo-slewed with and whatnot. Don't do this with a girl you have a crush on because that's just low-key thirsty. But, well, you can if you don't like the guy. Use it whenever you want, okay? So, if the girl you're with is ever flirting with the guy in front of you, right? She's all over it and blah, blah, blah. What you say is, yo, you know what? You guys make a really cute couple. I think you guys should be together. You guys make a really cute couple. And you say it and you mean it. And then, like, I swear you can literally see the lust drain from the woman's eyeballs. And you can literally see her replace it with the friend zone. She'll look at the guy and be like, ew, no, I don't want shit to do with this dude. Ugh. Nigga. You have to see it to believe it because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Try it out. Try it on a girl that you don't like. Hang out with a group of people that's a mixture between girls and guys, and find a girl that is obviously attracted to a guy in that group. That's so attracted to him that she's physically all over him. And then walk up to them and say, wow, you guys make a really cute couple. You guys should be together. You guys make a really, really cute couple. You guys look really, really good together. Watch what happens. It'll fuck you up. It's the only thing. You hear me? You hear me? I swear to God, it's the only thing that works. It ain't working unless you're rich. No, it matters not. Because what it is, the reason why it works is because women want what they can't have and they don't want what they can have. Does that make sense? Women want what they can't have. A boyfriend with the dude in front of him, she gets on the other guy because technically she has the boyfriend in front of her. She can't have this guy. And that's why she says stuff like, oh no, we're just friends. It's cool. It's not what it looks like while she's all over him. Right? But women don't want what they can have. So if you tell her, you guys make an awesome couple. You guys look really, really good together. You guys should be together forever. I really, really support you guys being together. Ew, I don't want this piece of shit. Hey. As a woman, stop generalizing. Not all women are like this. Yes, you are. You are. I don't know why. You are. Why? You know you are. Nigga. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm giving this information for for Joshua Webster. You know what I'm saying? No need for whatever. Good Lord. Females. Argue about everything. Type a 1 in the chat if you've ever known a woman who could argue about anything, even if she knew she's wrong. She starts an argument about it. Even if she knows the facts, she'll still fucking argue it. The world is the world. The world is a star. The world is made of cheese. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't put type of 2 in the chat if women never argue about stuff they don't know what they're talking about. They only argue about things they know what they're 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 nigga. Fucking. You don't know what you're talking about. You're freaking women, guys. This is can't live with them. Can't live without them. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But yo, W's in the chat. W's in the chat to Joshua Webster. You know what I'm saying? That tip was just for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I only give dating advice for Super Chat, because it just pisses the women off. And then the dudes that, it just, yeah, I mean, you know what they say though, the truth will set you free, but first, it'll piss you off. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you ever want to stop a girl from going after a guy, like, in front of you, or she's flirting with him, say that shit and it'll fuck their whole shit up. Like, but you can't say that shit weak. You can't say that shit scary. You can't say that and be like, you guys should be together. You guys make a cute couple. You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay? This is not for the faint of heart. All right? Because the first 5 times I said this shit to get a chick off of a dude, then because I like the girl, this shit was scary. It hurt. It hurt saying it. Because the first 5 times I said it in a situation to fix the situation, it scared the shit out of me because I thought she was really going to get with the motherfucker. I'll tell you guys a rendition of this happening to me. It wasn't recent, but it happened. So, I was at the skating rink. I was with a chick that I was talking to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I ain't going to say her name. We going to say her name is Crystal, right? So I'm at the skating rink with Crystal, right? It's this tall, light-skinned dude that owns a security company or whatever he say he is. He skates there too, right? So we up in that mud, we skating, and me and her, we have a thing, and we had a thing as well as, we, you know what I'm saying? We kick it, but we ain't all lovey-dovey in public and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We kicking it and shit, so we skate for a little bit, then she skates by herself. While she's skating by herself, I look over to see her all hugged up on the all over the light-skinned dude, right? So I look around to see if there's any other chicks I could kick it with, and there weren't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is kind of gross. This is, you know what I'm saying? So I stayed for about 15 minutes, you know what I mean? Just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And then after 15 minutes, I got off the skating rink. I got the skating floor, took my skates off, and started, getting ready to leave. As I was leaving, I couldn't make as quick of an escape as I wanted to because a bunch of viewers ran into me and they started asking me story times and questions. So I stayed for another 15 minutes, talked to my viewers and kicked it and whatnot. And then, you know, I finally got out the door 15 minutes later, and I get halfway to my car. What do I yell? What do I hear screaming behind me? Wait, where are you going? Don't leave me. I'm like, nigga, you gotta be fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because me, I've tried that whole telling a woman how much I loved her and please don't get with that guy in front of me. Don't flirt with that guy because I cared about her. The shit never worked. It always pushed her into his arms. The only thing that I've ever seen work is literally helping her to go get with the nigga. That's the only thing I've ever seen work. And what I mean by that is being like, you guys have my blessing. You guys make a really cute couple. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I've ever seen work. So with that being said, that's the energy I was given. I didn't tell her to go be with the nigga, but that's just kind of how I am towards females in that situation these days. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I go ahead and I start, you know what I mean? So the chick is like, wait, no, please don't leave me. I'm like, oh, nigga. So I'm like, all right, come on. You know, we gonna go kick it. We still gonna go chill at my house. And she's like, oh, I ain't doing stuff with you. I'm not going back there. We ain't doing nothing. I ain't going back to your house. So I was like, oh, okay. So I get it. All right. Okay. So now me, personally, when a female starts to do that type of stuff, like, if she acting like that, I kind of don't want to be with her no more. So I kind of just like drop her. You know what I mean? Like, which is what I did. You know what I'm saying? I got in my car. Like, I'll talk to you later. Got in my car. Halfway home, texted her and let her know it was over. Like, you know what? We should see other people. You know, I don't like the way this is going. We should see other people. So, you know, she calls me. You know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. You know, and, you know, I made her give me a whole bunch of money in order to make it up to me. I made her give me like a G in order to make it up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? If a chick gonna be doing that when I'm hanging out with her, bro, she gonna have to be by herself. Go get with him. Huh? he a way better catch than me. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get with him. Right? You know what I'm saying? Huh? I don't know. No. I have no idea what that means. But I hope that's a compliment. Appreciate you. I don't know. Oh, that's cool that you invested in a typewriter. That's awesome, Radiohead. Gia. 500 push-ups for a scary game. Well, I was doing 500 push-ups, but you guys was like, oh, you know, just tell stories instead, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Skate a lot. Not a whole lot. You know what? We is going to do the push-ups. Ugh. Yo. Oh, my God. All right, so I just told you guys the Super Chat milestone story. You know what I'm saying? 25 in Super Chat, and I'll tell you guys a way crazier story than that. On God. Way crazier dating story than that. Perhaps too crazy. It's bad. It's real bad. Hey, what's up, Caesar? Yo, what's up, Oss? Understandable. You were waiting on me to play. Hey, what's up, Cornelius? What's up, Mr. Scout? Let's see. Hey, Coolix, I've never listened to Radiohead. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coolix, you said Radiohead? Hey, Coolix, explain. I've never heard of Radiohead, Coolix. Hurry up. You should. Take your care. I don't listen. I don't do that. Yo, what's up, Cosmo? Let me see. Ayo, Coolix. Ayo, Coolix. You've got like 30 seconds to explain yourself. Hurry up. Hey, what's up, young bloke? Huh? You said it was someone dot the chat saying that? I don't know. Coolix, explain yourself. You said Radiohead, what are you talking about? Explain. Mmm. 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 I didn't see a Radiohead in the chat. Let me see. Let me see. I guess. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's a Radiohead in the chat. I don't know. I don't even know what Radiohead was talking about. You know what I mean? I have no idea. All right, you guys. Damn. You know what? I probably have to actually call Orlando. That's what's up. I don't know. Y'all was talking about Radiohead. Yo, how do you guys feel about Shannon L. Sharp? Shannon Sharp giving that female $23 million. Isn't that wild? 23 mil? Nigga. Oh my God, I just cracked my back. That shit felt so good. Yo, what's up? Nah, shit, yeah, that 23 mil, that shit's wild as hell to me. Like, bruh, dude. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I think that, like, what did she know about him that he could not let anybody find out, bruh? That's wild. That's wild. Hey, yo, Timmy Tim. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna throw them out. You feel like Trisha is really cursed? What the hell is a Trisha? Yo, what costume are you guys gonna be for Halloween? What are you guys gonna be for Halloween? Aww. You really like Scooby-Doo? That's what's up. All right, you guys. See you guys a little bit later. I'll see you guys on tomorrow's stream. You know what I'm saying? Where is Yo, W's in the chat to Joshua Webster, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, with that being said, the highest super chatter for this stream is gonna have their name in the next title. So Joshua Webster, I'm gonna have your name in the title of tomorrow's scary stream for, let me see. Yeah. For when I play scary games tomorrow, I'm gonna have your name in the title, Joshua Webster. You know what I'm saying? For this stream, who sent that 5? Somebody sent the 5. Yeah. So highest super chatter in this stream, I'm thinking, yeah. Let's see. That guy looks so extracurricular. He looks like he might be able to do job of mod. Let's see. You hear some YouTubers? That's what's up.